We start this video at Delicate Arch in Moab, Utah. The plan is to hike up and watch the sunrise as it falls on the arch. The 3-mile hike in motorcycle gear sucked, and the arch was a little underwhelming in my opinion. Maybe it was all the tourists, or maybe it was all the exaggerated pictures of the arch I have seen that blew my expectations way out of proportion. Needless to say, I was happy to jump on the bike and head into the desolate desert. Throwing on stylish rain gear because we're about to get hit by the storm. Current situation. Waiting out a storm because it seems to rain every day in the desert.
Dis ideaal hier vir pret en plesier. Rondalia vakansieoorde.
This is our shelter from the road. As you can see, it's clearing up, thank God. And that is why we pulled over, because I fell in the mud once more.
Hier is die pad.
So we ended up going just a little ways further down the road and setting up camp. This is probably, I don't know, less than an hour since we were huddled under the tarp. So this is where we'll be tonight. We did about 150, 160 miles today. And we were about at the stopping point anyway. We should have just stopped before the storm hit.
Canyonlands Confluence, single malt whiskey. From where we are for what we did today. The good medicine. From Moab Distillery.
Nope. Cheers.
Cheers.
is all packed up. We adjusted my handlebars a little bit for my fall yesterday. Hopefully everything's straight again. Today we are trying to do 180 miles to Yuba Lake, where we'll camp for the night. That's the plan anyway, so we'll see how far we get. Hopefully if the weather stays nice, we can do it.
These pictographs were created by the Barrier Canyon culture thousands of years ago. The Fremont culture added to them later, with the earliest estimate at 700 years ago. Viewing them makes you realize how short your life on Earth is. If you visit these sites or any sites you see in our videos, please show the respect these sites deserve.
It's not even like cordoned off or anything. This is the only indication that it's here. Made it to Castledale, just a little bit northwest, I think, of where we camped. Went through Buckhorn Wash, which was really cool. So now we're gonna get some lunch. So we made it to North Beach Campground in Utah. We did about 180 miles today, which puts us on schedule, and tomorrow we should be close to the border of Nevada and Utah. So we were riding along and we found this cool spot here. It's called U-Dig. Kyle and his dad runs it. And you can come out here and dig for fossils.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. These are about 500 million years old, which is crazy to fathom how old that actually is. Find these two mainly. I got some examples I can show you.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Jeebus.
And so if you had to identify that one, which one do you think it is?
Oh yeah.
Out of these top two.
That guy?
That guy.
Oh, I mean, I didn't even see that guy, but I guess they're.
Oh yeah, well, you're right. I look at it.
This is, got a little sticker. Got a cold drink. Up to here is a pretty boring ride, so this was a really pleasant surprise to find this out here. Now we'll keep on trucking, hopefully get to the border.
We made it. We are at the border of Utah and Nevada. There's the welcome to Utah sign. All right, we're going back to Utah. It's only 2:30, so we might push through here. We were supposed to spend the night here at the Border Inn. So we've got a little bit of go left in us, so we're gonna push to the next town over. We're gonna maybe have a drink here and push on forward. So we made it to Ely. We're gonna stay in La Quinta tonight. I think we did some mileage today. We did showing 205, but there's probably more like 210-ish. So this is our last night in a hotel. We'll probably camp somewhere on the border of California tomorrow, and then we'll be home. Dinner time.
Very good, very good.
So we jammed from Ely to Eureka along Highway 50. It's a pretty cool little town. Today's just a whole lot of highways, so not a whole lot to show. Still got 243 miles to Reno, and that's the goal today. So we're in the town of Austin, Nevada, and there's this castle here. It's more of a tower. It's called Stokes Castle, just up a little dirt road out of town. It's pretty cool. It was built in 1897. We're just continuing on Highway 50 through Nevada. We're here along Highway 50, and we came across the famous shoe tree. Apparently, when you go by here, you throw your shoes up in this tree. Holy smokes. It's kind of just littering at some point. Made it to Fallon, Nevada. Gonna get some lunch. Woody's.
A weird transition that we were like. Because even when
So we made it to this campsite here at Frenchman Lake. It's just across the border, the Nevada-California border. Today was a pretty long day. We just rode on Highway 50 pretty much all the way from that little town we were at. We did 355-ish miles, probably a little bit more because I forgot to clear it right away. So it was a pretty long day, but we're back in California. Alright, camp's packed up and we are heading separate ways. My dad is going to be taking 70 and heading south, and I'm going to head north from here on 395, 44 back to Redding. Made it back from Frenchman Lake to Redding. We did about 150 miles today and got here around noon. I don't know if you can see, 154 miles today, and the total trip mileage is 4,063. If you remember, I think we started, my odometer was at 3,084 when we started the trip. So 4,000 miles later, here we are. The bike took a heck of a beating. Definitely used these handle guards quite a few times. My homemade tool holder got chafed up a little bit, but it worked great. Held all my tools for the entire trip, and that worked well. These tires, the Dunlop 606s, worked really well.
There's still some life in them, I would say. 4,000 miles later, through pretty much every riding condition you can imagine. Front's still looking pretty decent as well. But yeah, I'm gonna pack all my stuff out and clean up the bike and continue on with life.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. We'll see you then. Be there and stay square.